Hello athletes, it's Richard Thompson here with your foundation mobility sequence. So what I'm going to show you today is a nice, simple, but extremely effective mobility sequence. This is great if you're coming back after a while of not doing any exercise, or if you've been injured, or if you're getting some kind of aches and pains or sort of postural anomalies, maybe your shoulder's bugging you, maybe your hip, maybe your knee, whatever it is, this is a great one to just start you off nice and slowly back into a fitness regime again. So, let's begin. Arms out front, and nice slow hand circles, starting with the wrists. So we're going to do 10 reps. And reverse. So 10 reps of every exercise we're doing today. So nice and relaxed, just getting those wrists moving. Shoulders, big circles now. Starting to work through the range of the shoulders. And we go back. It's a great sequence to do early in the morning, particularly after you've just woken up. Those shoulders do get stiff even when you're sleeping. Shrug them up and down. Trying to get the shoulders up to the ears and really pulling them back and down to lift the chest. Okay, to the neck, so we start on the side, chin to chest, rolling it around, chin to chest, rolling it around. Just looking over each shoulder as you bring the head back up, stretching the back of the neck as you come down. To the middle, and we go to the side. Upper traps get very tight. Sides of the neck gets very tight, holding that big old noggin up. So little stretches into those lateral neck muscles, really quite nice. Okay, now we move down towards the shoulders and the chest, so rotating the arms in to cave the chest and use the thumbs to lead the way. So closing it in, rotating thumbs in, opening it out, rotating thumbs out. So this is a great one to remind yourself that the upper back can move, and unfortunately it tends to move this way, and so we encourage it to move this way, squeezing in between the shoulder blades as we open out. Really nice, gentle chest opener. So we continue this flexion move. We tuck the chin, we roll down, and we come back up. So this is really bending the spine, getting a stretch into those spinal muscles, wherever you feel it, in the neck, in the upper back or lower back. It's a great little mobility movement for that spine. Just reminding the body that it can move in these ways. Two more. Really stretching out, letting the fingertips brush the floor if you can. So we've done the spine, we move down to the hips, circles, 10 each way. Again, reminding the hips they have a range of movement. Trying to keep the back reasonably flat. That's 10 one way, we switch. Tracing big circles with the hips. You may feel a stretch in the hamstrings as you lean forwards. That's a good thing. Next up, we're keeping on the hips. We pop the hip to the side and bring it in. So you're shifting your weight over the foot, over the knee. Notice how the hip pops out further than the knee. This stretches these muscles on the side, glute medius, all those muscle structures that connect into the TFL down the side of the leg. Great one for runners, this. And we switch it up. Using my hands to just balance my weight as I'm shifting quite far over the foot. I also want to balance the other way. Great one to wake the hips up. So we've done the hips, we move down, ankles and knees, big circles. Little stretch into the ankles here. Again, just 10 reps. And we switch. These kind of rotations really drive and encourage the joints to fill with that synovial fluid, which keeps them lubricated. Standing on one leg now, and rotations with the ankle. Great little balance practice. If you have trouble balancing, just fixate on a point in the distance as you do this. The other interesting thing to notice is, do you have an asymmetry? Are you better on one side than the other? Something interesting to note. So we do rotations each way, 10, and then we switch again. Point flexors, so you flex and point. Again, really great warm-ups for the feet and the ankles. You're going to be standing up on them at some point, so good to make sure they're working for you. Try to relax the toes of the foot that's on the floor as well. Okay, let's come to the floor. So, just kneeling here, toes tucked under, Japanese style. You're just going to take 10 breaths here, and this is a fantastic stretch for the bottom of the foot, which also links in with the calf, hamstring, all the way up the back line. Just breathing here. Once you've done your 10 breaths, just coming forwards, hands directly underneath shoulders, let the feet go, and we drop in, pop out. Drop in, pop out. This is your shoulder mobility exercise. Reminds your shoulders that they can move, improves your neurological control over your shoulders. From here, we look towards the tailbone. Look to the tailbone. Nice little lateral bend. Stretches into the hips, stretches into the side of the body. Come on back up. And we do that standing now. Really nice stretch into the obliques, into the quadratus lumborum, this muscle that links your rib cage to your hips here. Side bends, really nice exercise. Nice and gentle, not too tough with these. Drop it out and we twist. Gentle tap with the fist on the opposite side of the back and the opposite shoulder. Synchronize your breathing. 180-degree twist if you can. Really nice spinal release. And it just integrates all of the joint movements that we've just done into one. 20 or 30 reps with this. It's nice to do quite a few reps. Shake it out to finish. So there's your foundation sequence every day for the next 6 days, and then hopefully we'll get you stepped up to level 2. See you soon.